Nasaan po ang CBCP sa lahat ng kilos at mga galaw na nangyayari sa ating lipunan sa buong bansa po? Nagkakaisa ba sila? Nagkakatipon-tipon ba sila? Nagkakapalit-palitan ba sila ng mga kuro-kuro, mga pananaw? O nagbubuo pa sila ng matatawag nating plataforma? O magkakaroon ba kaya ng nagkakaisang plataforma?
Sana po nais kong sabihin una sa lahat, bago ko sagutin yung, may sagot po rin sa tanong niya.
Okay.
Ang CBCP po, wala sa retrato ng EDSA 1, EDSA 2.
Okay.
CBCP was a non-entity, non-reality.
Okay.
EDSA 1, EDSA 2 was Cardinal Sin, period. And with some bishops who are with him.
Leading voices.
Yes. Ngayon, tanong, where is now CBCP? This morning I had a talk with some, and it seems that something is gelling up.
Okay.
And I was asked, and I told them what I think about it, how to go about it, what to do, what to present. And we spoke about it. They're going to have a meeting, because they meet twice a year, plenary assembly. They'll have a meeting on January, 4 days yun, after the Pope's visit. Inahanda na yung agenda ngayon. And the way the invitation itself is made, it is asking the bishops, please, what do you say? What do you have to say?
Yes.
And you better say it.
Yes.
And let's hear. And I'm sure one of the issues that will be tackled there is about the present situation.
Yes.
Whether it's about the National Transformation Council or something else, I don't know.
Okay.
But I am, by and large, convinced that they'll come up with something, but not radical.
Okay.
Okay? Ibig sabihin moderate. Moderate. But I would like to believe, and I do up to now, that they will talk about it, and they'll come with an open statement, or declaration of their so desire, pero hindi kasing tindi ng salipa.
Okay.
Na dan, jan. Kundi, it is there, but it is not there at the same time. Something like that.
In general terms.
In general terms.
Okay.
But it will be definitely nothing positive.
It
about
will be biting,
I-
but it will not ask for the administration's resignation.
Yes.
Parang gano'n, ano?
Opo.
So parang sinisermonan lang,
Yes.
pero,
Siya mismo wala doon.
okay.
Hindi ko man lang, baka ngayon iba na. Baka talagang sumama na sila. Pagkat sabi ko ngayon nakaraan, wala po ang CBCP. Baka ngayon, talaga namang medyo nakakapika na. Baka namang hindi lang magsisermon o magsusulat, kundi baka may aksyon na rin gawin. Ito po hindi ko alam.
Okay.
Pero por lo menos, a seed has been planted.
How do you see the People's Initiative now here? And then you have this, I don't want to use the word, more advanced, more conscious movement for change. Because people view People's Initiative, of course, commendable, but a little slow. And a little, maybe too late in the day. While this one confronts the real issue. I'm saying this because when we were in the middle of the Million March, and I asked the other panelists here before, I said, what happens if you realize that the lump sum, the pork barrel, the discretionary fund is not only with Congress or the Senate, but is also embedded in the executive department? And you ask that all pork barrel be removed, but the president is unwilling. What's your move? And they were silent at that time. So now, it seems na dito na ngayon gumagalaw yung agos ng nung kilusan, na mukhang, I don't know if it is correct to say dahil matigas ang ulo niya. Is it correct to say that people are now saying, dahil matigas ang ulo mo, hinihingi namin na magbitiw ka?
The People's Initiative if I know, is not magbitiw ka. I think
Yes,
it is
oo.
just anti-pork.
Yes.
Meaning to say, it is to remove the pork barrel per se.
Yes. Based on
Yes.
the public's,
Yes, and under any name.
yes.
Because,
Daming palusot dyan eh. Kahit anong pangalan ilagay mo dyan.
inunahan niyo ako.
Oo.
No, I'm not being pessimistic, no?
Oo. Pero mabagal yan.
Mabagal po at saka halimbawa 3% daw yata ng lahat ng voters. No, 2%. Tapos 3% per every legislative district, which is 234. At saka andyan ang COMELEC.
Ako.
Medyo,
Tama.
medyo mahirap yata,
Yes,
no?
oo.
Pero, miski na, sabihin natin, okay, People's Initiative, tuloy, larga, na pirmahan, na the citizens, the referendum was done, or consultation was done. Ito. With this present government, and with the legislature, they will find other ways and means.
Correct. Yes. Yes, correct. Tama.
I'm sorry, ha?
Yes.
Sana mali ako.
Oo.
Pero, yeah, pork barrel, we'll call it next barrel pork.
Yes.
And big deal.
Yes.
So in short, I am in favor of people's initiative. But
However.
even if it succeeds, I do not think it will stop the graft and corrupt practices, which is incarnated already in the system.
Correct. And
Ah,
tama ho kayo kasi parang sa People's Initiative, iniiwasan natin yung pinakamalaking issue dito, which is, I think, hindi naman siguro kalabisan na sabihin ko na parang hindi yata naunawa ng Pangulo na ang hinihingi talaga ng publiko ngayon na siya na mismo alisin niya yung sarili niyang pork barrel. Yun ang iniiwasan niyang sagutin eh.
sabi ko nga sa inyo, mawawala ang pork barrel, but it will come under another method, another means, another name, etc., etc. Pero, sorry po, hindi ko matanggap na itong pamunan ngayon kasama ng legislatura ay papayagan na wala silang pork barrel.
Correct.
Hindi pwede.
So, naniniwala kayo itong 2015 na budget, nakatago lahat itong pork barrel na ito.
Sinabi niyo pa.
Whether it is baliwag, whether it is andok, whether it is sinugba, it is there.
It's there.
Okay.
Under any name you wish to do
Okay.
it. And they're very inventive, very creative in the sense that they cannot do away with these benefits that go to their persons and pockets, no?
And you cannot just blame the Senate or Congress for this. Ang sinasabi ho ba natin, this is with the permission, with the collusion of the executive department?
Of course,
Okay, malinaw na ho yan, mabuti yung...
sabi ko nga, the legislative is in his pocket.
So, ibig sabihin, sinusuway ng administrasyon na ito ang kagustuhan ng sambayanan. Ganun ho ba ang pinapaabot natin dito?
Hindi lang po, siya mismo sinisira niya yung konstitusyon na pinagawa ng nanay niya.
Okay.
At hindi lang po yun. Katakot-takot ang advertisement, punta ko rito, dala ko'y ganito, narinig. Sabi ko, wala na ba ibang script? Yan na naman ba? May uwi ako dito, ganitong ganon. Wala po. Ito pong papa, sasabihin ko lang to para matapos ko to. No?
Oo.
Ito pong mismong Papa Francis na ito, alam niyo sinabi?
Yes.
I think a couple of weeks ago, pwede ba, kayong mga pamahalaan, do not talk anymore about the, yung from the top, it will
Trickle down?
Yes. Please do not talk about anymore this trickle-down effect,
Oo.
quote unquote, because it does not happen.
Okay.
And that the Pope, when the Pope talks this way, it's not because he's economist,
Yes.
but he has the best advisors he could have.
Yes.
And this is true. Ngayon, pag sinabing we have too much capital, etc., and then, therefore, there will be a trickle-down effect, tell that to the Marines. It doesn't happen, which is true.
Yes.
And it took the Holy Father to say that.
Yes.
Just imagine.
Yes.
The Pope himself said, oh, stop talking about it.
Yes.
Nakakahiya.
Yes.
Oh, and sabi nga, by the way, have you heard of the Republic Act that was never published, it was never discussed, all of a sudden it is done,
Okay.
signed by the President, and brought to the United States.
This present one.
Yes.
Okay.
So it is a Republic Act which is supposed to be past Congress and past Senate.
Yes.
It was done very fast. It was done silently.
Uh-huh.
It was signed by the President. And you know the content, perhaps you know, it is that foreigners can own 100% of banks here. Either they put their own banks or they buy the local banks.
Okay.
And when they buy the local banks, they buy even the investments of the local banks, investments in mining, for example, investments in electricity, etc.
Yes, yes.
etc. That is selling the country. Come on. And I am so sad, no? I'm so sad. Okay, I think he spoke there about Ed Gaoso and the Bangsamoro. These are problematic issues.
Yes.
They're not matters that you can be proud of.
Yes.
I have read the Bangsamoro paper.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Naging topic po namin 'yan kasi ang naging ano nga ito ay Bangsamoro lokohan. Ganun.
Lokohan.
Yes, Bangsamoro lokohan. Yes.
It is a state.
Yes.
And it is a state on its own, and yet it will crawl on the national government.
Yes.
It will have a member in the cabinet, a
Yes.
member in every...
And they will also have their own Bangsamoro electoral.
Yes.
Yes.
They have
Commission, parang ganun.
parliament,
Yes,
etc.,
yes.
etc.
Yes.
And one thing so sad is that there are 4 groups there that are really warring towards each other and also warring with the national government. Yes, the MILF, the MNLF, the
DIFF,
the FFF, at
ASG
saka,
pa.
yan.
Okay.
Eh bakit sa isa ka lang nakipagkasundo?
Oh, yes. Oo. Yes.
Ano yun?
And you have a subsisting marriage with the MNLF.
Yeah. At kaya nung lumabas yung Bangsamoro, kaagad, yung
Yes.
isa umatake.
Yes.
Na hanggang ngayon, yung inatake niyang lugar, hanggang ngayon nakadapa pa.
Yes.
And pag itong Bangsamoro ay hindi na-approve, nakugulo ito.
Pero bakit po matigas ang ulo ng presidente? Inatake niya ang pagmamalabis ng mga congressman at senador sa kanilang pork barrel. Pero bakit pagdating sa kanya, payag siya na humawak ng malaking pondo ng gobyerno? He finds himself exempted.
Matigas ang ulo, sabi niyo. I think I
O
can...
dahil malinis siya. Pakiramdam niya malinis siya.
Isa yan, totoo yan. Pero yung matigas ang ulo niya, ganyan po yung mga bata eh.
Okay.
Mga bata na gusto maghiganti,
Okay.
matigas ang ulo, nagtatanim, etc., etc. The maturity is not yet there, so to
Okay.
speak, no? I'm not saying that he's a bad person. No, no,
Yeah, yes.
no. I'm just saying that his competence is quite questionable. I'm sorry to say this. I hope I am wrong.
Okay.
Kaya pinapaikot siya ng mga nakapaligid sa kanya. Huwag niyo sabihin sa akin na lahat ng binabasa niya, ginawa niya.